Hey guys, it's Greg and I am back with another legendary DXP strategy video. This time, talking about Disaray the Sufferer. Again, what we're doing here is we're looking at him in a vacuum and not within the context of a specific level or scenario. So right out the gate, let me tell you that Disaray is pretty great. He has 3 range cards and 1 strength card, but none of his abilities are based on skill synergy, so just go ahead and buy with impunity. And what are those cards? I'm glad you asked because I have them right here. First up is Sacrifice. 3 recruit at a cost of 2 recruit, and then you need to discard a card from your hand. It's kind of like playing a Mare Shufflebottom and an Envoy, but it's got a cheaper cost, so it definitely gets my endorsement. The downside, of course, is that discard. If you play 3 of these, it's like you had a hand of 3 cards, because you had to discard those others and you don't get their bonuses. Granted, those are some potent 3 cards, since 9 recruit is a solid hand. So, 6 of one, half dozen out of another. And I know what you're thinking. Recruit is good and all, but what about attack? Well, Disarray's got you covered. Deadly Aim is essentially the same as Sacrifice, only it generates attack instead of recruit. So play 3 of these bad boys and you should have your pick when it comes to defeating villains or some of the masterminds. It's solid. It's very solid. The value is still there. In spite of the increased cost over Sacrifice, because 3 attack for a cost of 3 is good. Now it's not over the top because you can think of it as having a synergy or requiring synergy. After all, you've got to spend a card in order to get its benefit, and just comparatively, there are a number of other heroes that have comparable or potentially better commons, like. Car's Power of Love comes to mind. Side note, I totally just heard a power ballad in my head when I was saying that. Okay, and it goes up from there. Dark Pact is a really great card, and I'm just going to say that again because Dark Pact is a great card. And you know why I like it? Well, 4 attack will set you off down the right path. But if you really want to take it to the next level, pair it with Deadly Aim. Aw, shucks. You gotta discard a card for Deadly Aim? Well, Dark Pact is your first choice. When another card's ability forces you to discard Dark Pact, put it right back into your hand, and bam! Now you are staring at 7 attack from these 2 cards, and you just need to kick back with your feet up and decide what you want to defeat. Now, obviously, it is much better when paired with another Disarray card, for that reason, but lucky you're already playing with Disarray. And now, we're going to talk about something different. Now, we're going to talk about one of the best cards in the game, Disaray the Lifetaker. If you've built your deck properly, you've got a bunch of Magi Nation heroes and not a ton of anything else. So, get ready to reap the dividends for your investment. At 8 recruit, it starts off giving you 6 attack. And all those Magi Nation cards you've been playing this turn, for indeed you will have played them, Savvy Investor, who has them all in your deck, those are each going to get you an additional 2 attack. Each. You play your cards right and you are looking at bonkers numbers. And it is not unreasonable to think that you can defeat the Mastermind twice when you play Disaray the Lifetaker. So yeah, Disaray is pretty good. Obviously, you want to pair him with a Magi Nation hero. Looking at you, Kamina. Yeah, looking at you, Boo. He's pretty self-sufficient on his own, though. So I'm going to give him an A-. He's great. He has a lot of potential, but that discard, it really knocks him down a peg, particularly because it's on both of his commons. His weakest card is Deadly Aim, and since that is average at worst, it really speaks to the overall quality that is Disaray. He's an attack-focused hero with a solid option for generating recruit. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, learned from this. Let me know, as always, want to hear from you. do you agree with my assessment? Do you think that I'm way off base? Let me know, and I will talk to you guys in a few days. Bye.